Hello, Klaus here, and welcome back to yet another video here at the channel. So this is a super quick video to start off the week. So it actually is related to a question I got on an older video where I did the Indiana Jones travel map effect. So FilmPunk asked me how to slow down that effect, and that's what I'll show you to do right in this tutorial. So there's a couple of ways to do it, so let's just jump into Fusion. So in case you did not see the other tutorial on how to do the effect, I'll show you how to do that super fast. First off, we're going to take a background note, and I'll open up the inspector. I'm going to change the color to, let's say, red, like that, and I'm going to take a polygon. I'm going to connect the polygon to the background, and select the polygon, and then I'm just going to go up here and I'm going to draw the route we are going to have here. Something like that. Let's say we're going to do something like this. In the other tutorial, I made a full circle so you would actually go all the way back and end where you started. In this case, we don't have to do that, so we can just leave it like this. So I'm going to take the background and I'm going to drag the output up to the media N1 here, which is just the photo itself. So I'm going to select the polygon, and if we see on the image, nothing is happening. So I'll go over in the inspector under the polygon, and here we have the solid. I'm going to uncheck that. And now I'm going to go to the border width, and I can now do a different border, something like that. You can, of course, make it like you want, but I just want to have a little small border. So the way we would do this now is we'll go to the length here, and I'm at the beginning of my composition, so I'm going to put this all the way back. I'm going to put in a keyframe. So if we wanted to have it just in one constant speed, we would go to the end of our composition and just drag out the line here, or the length, and that will be the speed it's going to have in our composition from A to B at the same speed, and in this composition of whatever, 5 seconds or whatever. So if you want to, let's say, animate the speed a little different, we'll go a little forward. Let's say like that, and then we're going to take the length and we're just going to drag that here. So for some reason, at this particular point in time, we want to make this line slow. So let's go forward a bit, and then again, going to the length, we're going to make it a little bit slower like that. And then for some reason, we're going to speed it up now. Let's say to frame 100, it's going to go a little faster. And here at the end, from this point 100 to the end, we're going to make it go a little bit slower again. Something like that. So now we have this animation here going slower and faster and slow again. So that's one way of doing this effect, simply animating the speed you need. But of course, keeping track of keyframes and stuff like that sometimes can be difficult or daunting, or maybe just don't want to do it in this manner or way. So of course there's another way of doing it. So I'll go into the edit page, and I did prepare this, so I actually already did an animation right here. So what I did was I did the animation from A to B, and then I made that into a compound clip by right-clicking and going up here and making a new compound clip. I did that already, so now this is what I have. I have here an animation where it goes at the same speed from A to B. If I want to change this around, I can do it again different ways, speeding up the clip and stuff like that, but I can also right-click and go up to retime controls. So I have my controls here, so if I push the arrow here, I can add in a speed point at this particular time. Let's say I go here and I'll add in another speed point. And then I could add in another one again, like there. So I want it to start to be slow at this point. So if I click right here, I can go in and I can change the speed. So let's say I want this to be 50%. So here we have that at 50%, and then it will speed up. And this, I actually want to go very fast. So I'm going to change the speed to 200. So now we have this. And now it's speeding up and slowing down again. And of course, if you feel that the movement is a little bit laggy here, it's again, a way to fix that would be to go up to the inspector, go down to real-time and scaling here, go into real-time process and add in optical flow, and going into the motion essentials, and let's say we are going to just do this. Enhance faster should do the trick. So here we have that, and now it's not as stuttery as before. Okay, so that is how you can create and slow down the Indiana Jones map effect using either animations in Fusion or real-time controls in the edit page. I do hope you found this little video useful. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share it with your friends if you think it would help them out, and if you want to be notified every time there's a new video on this channel, please hit that bell icon down in the corner. Until next time, keep filming, keep learning, and keep sharing.